Choosing and planning your first European river cruise can feel like a lot. The first time I set sail on a Danube river cruise, I was absolutely blown away. When I think back to my very first European river cruise, there were so many things I wished I'd known before we left. And that's exactly why I made this video, to help you get the most out of your cruise experience. So whether you've traveled an ocean cruise before and you're just starting to explore the idea of river cruising in Europe, or this is your first river cruise, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Oksana and I love to invite you to subscribe to my channels. This is part 1 of 2 where I share 26 river cruise tips I wished I knew before my first sailing. From what to pack to choosing the right itinerary, cruise line, and cabin, because it can get confusing fast. I've got you covered. And trust me, some of these tips might really surprise you. So let's dive in, and here are the first tips I wished I have known before setting sail on my very first European river cruise. Plan itinerary wisely. Europe has so many rivers and routes, it can feel overwhelming. For first-time river cruisers, I recommend starting with the Danube or Rhine. These classics offer a mix of iconic cities, castles, charming towns, and beautiful scenery, all in one trip. Other great options include a journey from Paris to Normandy, the heart of southern France, the Bordeaux region, and my favorite for scenery, Portugal's vineyard-filled valley. Not sure which one fits your travel style? That's exactly where a trusted travel advisor comes in. We help you match the perfect itinerary with the right ship and river. The second is seasons affects everything. Timing really matters both for your budget and your experience. Here's a breakdown of the best times to cruise in Europe. Summer is June and August. Expect long sunny days, but also peak season crowds and higher prices. Winter would be late November and December. It's Christmas market season, magical and festive, especially along the Danube and Rhine. A wonderful option for families. Spring and fall is March, April, May, September, October, November. Pleasant weather, fewer crowds, and moderate pricing. My favorite personal would be May and September. When flowers are blooming or the leaves begin to change, it's truly magical. Overall, spring and fall offer the best balance of price, weather, and space on board. Number 3 is fly in early. Fly in at least 1 day early. It gives you enough time to relax, recover from the jet lag, and explore the city a little before the cruise starts. And also, you can avoid any last-minute travel stress. Plus, many cruise lines offer pre- and post-cruise tours, which is a great way to extend your adventure and will be extension of your cruise, or you can plan your own for more personalized experience. Number 4 is different cruise lines. Not all cruise lines are the same, and choosing the right one really depends on your personal style. Most people have heard of Viking River Cruises, and they are great. They have a large fleet, consistent ships, and reliable service. But Viking ships don't have extras like fitness center or pool, massage rooms, and their excursions tend to be more traditional. If you're looking for more active options like hiking, biking, or wellness amenities, there are other cruise lines that might be a better fit. Here are some amazing river cruise lines I proudly partner with. AmaWaterways, Uniworld, Avalon Waterways, Tauck, Scenic, Emerald Cruises, Amadeus River Cruises, and Riverside Luxury Cruises. They are all fantastic, offering high-quality experiences, beautiful ships, and excellent service. While they may seem similar at first glance, each has its own personality, style, and unique touches that set them apart. I'll be doing a full video comparing cruise lines soon, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Number 5 is what all-inclusive really means. Okay, let's talk pricing and what's actually included. The term all-inclusive can be a little misleading because it doesn't mean the same thing across all cruise lines. Some include gratuities, port fees, wellness programs, and others don't. Viking River Cruise includes 1 excursion per day, and AmaWaterways includes up to 6 excursions per day. So before you book, take a close look at what's covered. A cruise that seems a little more expensive might actually be a better deal when you factor in all extras. And yes, at first glance, river cruising can seem pricey, but when you realize what's included, it's actually a great value. Plus, you spend more time enjoying places you came to see and less time dealing with logistics. Balcony versus budget cabin decision. One of the toughest decisions, which stateroom to pick. Unlike ocean cruises, there are no inside cabins on river cruise ships. Every room has a view, which is amazing. But here's the thing, the most budget-friendly cabins are located on the lower level, often called the swan deck. These have fixed windows just above the waterline, no fresh air or open views. Most other cabins offer either French balconies or full walkout balconies with floor-to-ceiling panorama windows. And yes, it makes a huge difference. You can open the door, breathe the fresh air, and soak up the scenery right from your room. Cruise lines also offer incredible suites that are truly next level, and I'll be showing you those in a future tour. Now, it's totally okay if a full balcony cabin isn't in your budget, but if you can do it, it truly elevates the experience. I usually upgrade my own cruise, and honestly, it's worth every penny. Ship sometimes dock side by side. Here's something no one told me until I saw it in person. In some ports, river ship docks side by side. That means when you wake up and open your curtains, you might look straight into someone else's cabin. But don't worry, once the ship starts sailing again, those unobstructed views return. Just something to be aware of. Easy embarkation and disembarkation. No long lines, no chaotic terminals. It usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes once you're on board and you're ready to go. And when you are docked in the city, you can just grab your key card and walk off the ship and explore. And yes, you can even go for a jog or walk along the riverbank if that's your thing. It's that flexible. Just be sure to check the daily schedule because sometimes the ship sails during the day and other times overnight. Apps on the phone. If you're sailing with AmaWaterways or a few other lines, they offer cruise apps for the phone. It helps you keep track of the daily itinerary, excursion time, and ship info. Super handy. Included excursions. Your cruise fare usually includes daily guided excursion. Viking River Cruise includes one excursion per day and extra you need to pay. But a cruise line like AmaWaterways includes many, and there's something for everyone. Gentle walkers for those who prefer a slower pace, regular tours, your standard guided experience, active tours for guests who want to bike, hike, or explore more, and the best part, you and your travel partner can do different tours and meet up for lunch on the ship. Total flexibility. Cruise lines also include onboard enrichment activities like cooking, demos, lectures, or other music performances. So take advantage of that too. Charge headsets every night. This is a small thing but important. On your excursions, you'll see a quiet box headset and earpiece, so you can hear your guide clearly, even if you're standing right next to them. It's super helpful, but you need to charge it overnight, so it's ready for you the next day tour. Cruise directors. Okay, this one doesn't get talked about enough. Your cruise director is everything. They're your go-to person on the ship, part tour guide, part event planner, part miracle worker. They handle the logistics, keep you informed, help solve problems, and add personality to your trip. If you have questions, concerns, or just need to help deciding between excursions, talk to them. They are amazing. Pack smarter. Pack layers, I can't stress that enough. Weather on the river can change quickly, especially in spring and fall. Mornings can be chilly, but afternoons can feel like summer. So bring light sweaters, a rain jacket, and yes, even a small suit. Some ships have pools or whirlpools. Also, comfortable walking shoes with good support are a must. You'll be walking a lot on cobblestones, hills, and old city streets. So that wraps up the first part of my list, the top things I wished I'd known before I took my first river cruise. From picking the right itinerary to understanding your cruise line, I hope this help makes your planning a little easier. In part 2, I'll share even more things I wish I had known, included accessibility tips, what it's really like to dine on board, what kind of guests you'll meet, and how to book the right river cruise the smart way. You don't want to miss it. If you haven't already checked out my other video, what a river cruise in Europe is really like, I'll link it in the description. And if you found this video helpful, I'd love you to subscribe to my channel. There's lots more to come. Thanks for watching. I'm Oksana. God bless you and travel the signature way.